At the Victoria Heritage Advisory Panel meeting of October 12th, the panel recommended that Council designate the property at 1734 Hollywood Crescent. This is a 1 1/2 story craftsman-style bungalow constructed in 1922 for Captain John Calvin Foote. There are no records of occupation until Peter Lyle and Mary Reed dwelt in the home from 1924. Captain J.C. Foote himself living at 147 Ontario Street until 1928. Captain Foote was a pioneer sea captain along the lower east coast of Vancouver Island, having first sailed into Victoria as a shipmaster in 1892. He started working for the Dunsmuir interests before moving on to the British Columbia coast steamships. He later became a proficient pilot with the original Nanaimo pilots and then the British Columbia Pilotage Authority before working for the Harrison Line. He retired from active service in 1929. Born in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia in 1859, John Calvin would marry his wife, Jean Cleland Burrell, just 4 years before arriving in Victoria. He was a life deacon of the First Baptist Church and a member of the Independent Order of Oddfellows, Columbia Lodge No. 1. He died in 1949 at the age of 89, 8 years after the passing of his wife Jane. Through its architectural form and style, the historic building at 1734 Hollywood Crescent has an aesthetic value as a good example of the craftsman bungalow. The 1 1/2 story massing with the enclosed front porch speaks to the original ocean front view it once had. A cross-gabled roof negated the requirement for gutters, simply relying on 4 corner downspouts. The stained glass and multi-paneled windows add a touch of elegance to the otherwise simple stucco finish and wood trim. The key elements that define the character of this historic building and support its heritage values are the articulated form, low scale, and 1 1/2 story massing, craftsman-style detailing, including the low-pitched, cross-gabled roof with eaves, brackets, and shingled gables with an enclosed front porch supported on large tapering piers, the wood frame and stained glass windows, the exposed clay brick and stucco-clad chimneys, the gabled roof bay window. 1734 Hollywood Crescent is a good example of the developing craftsman architecture. The low-pitched cross-gabled roof over the 1 1/2 story massing with a modest decorative style grew with the emergence of the family home filling in the previous properties of the more stately homes, while providing the growing populace with a style of home that was well built. The house will have a sympathetic addition constructed to the rear. The panel recommended to Council that the designation as presented and agreed upon be approved.